In terms of the real mistake of the Trump administration, we saw Donald Trump allowed his very aggressive and hawkish advisors to say things and to take actions that didn't perhaps reflect what he believed or what he was trying to accomplish other than to get reelected.
Over the past few years, China-U.S. relationship has deviated from course.
Trade and investment are held back. This has been due to the disruptions by irresponsible policies, Cold War mentality,
triggered by a handful of U.S. politicians.
Now, as the new administration has taken office in Washington,
experts worldwide have called for seizing this opportunity.
I am Xinhua correspondent Nicole Yochen
James Asande
in Israel,
in Nairobi, Kenya,
In South Korea,
let's hear what experts
have to say.
bilateral relationship.
I expect that in 2021, with the arrival of a new administration in Washington, we will see an attempt by the two leaders of China and the United States to renew the dialogue and to try and solve some of the critical issues between the two states, between the two governments, which will help the world economy to come out of the crisis.
أعتقد أن العلاقات الصينية الأمريكية في الوقت الراهن هي في مرحلة ترقب بعد سقوط الرئيس الأمريكي السابق ترامب ومجيء الرئيس الأمريكي الجديد بايدن. أعتقد أنها في حالة ترقب وانتظار وفي حالة أقرب إلى الهدوء النسبي، حيث يعني لا توجد توتر بالقدر الكافي في الوقت الراهن في العلاقات بين البلدين على غرار ما كان في عهد الرئيس ترامب.
Under the Trump administration, there was a unilateral approach to addressing global issues. The United States said, we'll do it ourselves. America first. My expectation is the Biden administration will adopt a multilateral approach, which means very close alliances with the European Union and other strategic allies, and a broader scheme of things, but also specifically engaging China.
The U.S.-China bilateral relationship is undoubtedly the most important relationship between two nations, between two countries in the first half of the 21st century. So if we were staying on the path that we had been on, with a trade conflict transforming into a tech conflict and another likely Cold War, if not worse, that would really be an unfortunate and very disturbing outcome for the two countries individually, as well as for the world as a whole. And so it is of utmost importance that we find a better way to resolve the conflict.
In coming year, U.S.-China have to cooperate on several fields. Number one, climate change. And number two, as for the coronavirus, Biden administration also said U.S. will cooperate on China.
트럼프 행정부의 실패를 바이든이 답습하는 그런 그 미중 관계로 가서는 안 된다. 그것은 미국을 위해서도 반드시 미중 관계의 복원이 필요하고.
I consider the election of Joe Biden as some kind of last-minute reprieve. We have a lot of catching up to do. We have a lot of ground to make up. And this time, there's no room for error. We cannot afford to mishandle or waste this opportunity. I feel strongly, based on my own experience, that it's not just enough to say, okay, we're going to cooperate in public health, we're going to cooperate in climate change, we're going to cooperate in counterterrorism and counterproliferation. That's just not nearly enough. Both sides are going to have to make tremendous efforts, exercise good judgment, caution, restraint, but also show courage in tackling some areas of real difference.